Morning, everyone. My name's Sabrina, and I'm doing my pregnancy journey videos. This is week 16. So at the moment, I'm feeling good. I feel like I feel a lot better. And a few weeks ago in the videos, I was looking back recently, and I was a lot more swollen and round. So I'm feeling a little bit less swollen. My appetite's increasing a little bit again, but that's normal, they say, because you need an extra 300 and something calories a day. But I feel good. I feel energetic. Constipation, a little bit harder to deal with now. I'm feeling more and more thirsty, and my lips are drier during the day. Even though I'm drinking a liter and a half, I'm probably going to have to just start drinking a few more glasses of water a day again, um, or just increase what I was drinking. And heartburn, I'm still managing to keep that at bay with a bicarbonate of soda, which is really useful and cheap. And also, just I'm using a couple of Gaviscon tablets in the evening when I go to bed. Belly's growing bigger, quite big there, and I'm now having to do loads of DIY because my husband and I have decided that we want to move houses and get a bigger house, because this one's obviously only 2 bedrooms. So yeah, I'm in the middle of painting walls and staircases and all sorts of things. So that's fun. But I'm in the nesting period. My brain is like, I gotta do it, I gotta do it. So I want to do everything, get it all sorted now. So that's fine. Make the energy up, use it. Um, in terms of other symptoms, sleeping at night, still having the really intense dreams, but sleeping better. I do have to have a pillow in between my legs now, and the other pillow by my arms. I have to sleep on my left side. Um, but I'm sleeping less restlessly, and I'm not having so many night sweats, even though I've got to make sure that I only wear like a little t-shirt, because I do feel a lot warmer at night now. Um, the temperature's also increased a little bit, but this week it's going to go cold again, so I'll see how that feels and how I feel in terms of temperature at night, and I'll report next week. Um, what else? My skin has gone quite bumpy, and uh, I wouldn't say spotty because it's not like pussy or anything, but just really, really bumpy. Lots of little bumps. I'm hoping that's a pregnancy thing and not just a general me getting older thing. Also, as you can see, I've got lots and lots and lots of new growth. So I just look like a fuzzball all the time. Which is fine. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me now. What I do remember is that I spoke to you guys about a few little interesting things that I used my first time of pregnancy that were really helpful. So I'm just going to show you. I don't know if you remember 2 videos ago or so, I spoke about the UV steriliser. This is my. It is a newbie one. I bought it online. It's a little bit shabby and dirty. It's been sat in the front of on the top of a cupboard of mine in my bedroom. But this is what it looks like inside. It's quite a nice size. These are all the UV lamps. This is the little what's it called, tray that you put the things. This is the charger that you connect on the side. So you put the bottles in there, you put other items wherever you want, then you just close the lid. I didn't even used to zip it up, but you can zip it up and then you just press that button, and then obviously the light comes on. You see it all purple here, and the timer comes on, and then in 30 seconds it switches off. And I just thought that this was a lifesaver for me. Another thing I bought were the reusable nursing pads. I thought these were brilliant. I bought a few different types, and so these ones came like that. They were very, very useful. Sometimes I would double layer them because I was actually releasing a lot of milk. But I think this time I'm going to buy those milk collectors that you just put in your bras. But these were very, very useful. Just remember, when you do put them washing, to put them inside the mesh bag that it comes with, because otherwise it will block your washing machine, but they are very, very good. I didn't have to buy any reusable ones. Another item that I spoke about were the for breastfeeding. If you're planning on breastfeeding, these really, really help me. They're very, very thin silicone. They meant to be, helpful for breastfeeding. I bought them online, and they have got quite a nice teat there. And just for those really painful days in the initial stage of breastfeeding, when the baby is learning how to breastfeed and learning how to latch and doesn't know anything about it. So yeah, they're very, very thin, so the baby's mouth just goes straight over, and it actually helped me in the first 2 weeks or so. And that's about it. I don't really have much else to say. I just just in my head, I'm very much mummy driven, thinking about baby all the time. Like last night, I had a couple of dreams that I was just a bit worried about, in terms of like, how am I going? Is it going to be okay? Am I going to know what I'm doing again? Do I have to buy lots of different things, new things? I'm just going to reuse my my first son's clothes, or shoes. What's it going to be like? I'm just thinking about it all the time, and thinking, oh my goodness, we need another spare bedroom, or if we stay in this house, we're going to have the baby in the bedroom with us for longer, because otherwise my oldest son's sleep will be disrupted. Like, just thinking about a few little logistical things. Um, I'm also thinking of buying a Moses basket to have downstairs here, because I remember my first son would sleep a lot in the day. Obviously, young newborns do, and then I would put him in the cot, and when he woke up, I would put the little black and white pictures around him, and he actually really enjoyed that. Um, Also, another thing I was talking about, for breastfeeding. When my son was about 3.5 months old, I started going a little bit not happy, because he was, they get to the stage where the babies are really enjoying breastfeeding, and also the comfort, and they start using the boob and the closeness and skin to skin as comfort and love and joy. So then it becomes a point where they cluster feeding, but then also they just want to be on you, next to you, by you all day, every day. And it gets very, very, very tiring. And there was a point where I just lost it, and I decided to introduce a dummy. And so at that point, my son was having a really good latch, nice and deep. But he then, when I used the little ma'am dummy for the first time, and they've got really small little teats, and obviously at the end of the dummy, it forces the baby to kind of clamp their mouths shut. And 2 days after using the dummy, I noticed that his latch changed completely, and it became a lot more difficult again. And so then I changed to these really big breastfeeding pro dummies, which had a much longer teat and a wider kind of mouth section. Um, Maybe I should go look for it actually to show you guys. And that then helped again, but it took the baby off my boob for hours in the day. It comforted him when he wanted to fall asleep, so it was really helpful in that time. And then about a month later, I decided he didn't really need it anymore, so I slowly took it away, which was good, and it worked for us well. There they are. There's a Tommy Tubby dummy that I used, so it's almost mimics like a boob, and so he's latched and became a lot better again. So I would recommend you guys use these ones, and not any dummy if you really need it. Obviously, I was one of those mothers that said, oh, I'll never use dummies on my baby. He won't need it. But I got to a point where my mental health needed it, so I decided to introduce the dummy, but I made the mistake of using the wrong one. And obviously each baby is unique, each boob is unique, each breast, each nipple, everything. So different shaped items work differently on different babies. But I feel like those Tommy Tippy ones with the bigger teeth, longer, and bigger mouth spread, It looked also very cute on my tiny little baby because it was really huge, almost took up half his face. But with that second Tommy Tippy one, he was then latching out better again afterwards. So just be wary, just try different things, see what works, see what doesn't. I'm happy to say that after a month, my baby didn't need it anymore. It was just that period he was so attached. Um, and then when that ended and he started sleeping a bit better on his own, then I just took the dummy away. So that's about it this week. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope all you other pregnant, lovely ladies are having a good time. Let me know if you guys are continuing doing the little baby diaries or not. I'm still writing it every day. Well, not every day because life goes by too quickly, but whenever I remember something nice happens, I write in the diaries. Let me know if you guys are doing anything else that I suggest or recommend. And have a lovely journey. See you next week. Bye.